Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and as promised, I am going to finally give you that tour of my Phillies stadium. And I'm trying a different approach to get into my world, actually. So I'm trying to get in before before I start the recording. Or, I'm sorry, I'm trying to get in after I start the recording instead of before the recording. Just waiting for my other device to get in. So while I'm waiting to get in, I'm just gonna tell you a little bit about what you're gonna see. So, in the Philly Stadium, I'm going to show you all the seats, like how the seats are laid out. I'm going to show you the home and away locker rooms. I'm going to show you the first base and third base concourses with all the restaurants. I'm going to show you the entrance gates, the entrance booth, the ticket booth. I'm going to show you the press box. I'm going to show you a regular suite. I'm going to show you how it's nice and covered. I'm going to show you and I'm going to actually show you what it's like to be on the field while I'm doing the scoreboard. So I'm going to have this device down on the field, and I'm going to have my master control device controlling the scoreboard. So that'll be cool. You can see all the features of the scoreboard from down on the field. And then I'm going to go and I'll show you my house with all my Phillies uniforms. I am so sorry this is so painfully slow. It's almost there. Okay, so like I said, once this loads up, I'm going to first show you the entrance gates of the stadium, and then I'm going to finally get in depth of the stadium with the locker rooms and all that, and then I'm going to go back to my house and show you the stuff there. Okay, there we go. Now I'm almost there. Final stages. Okay, so this put me inside, but these are the entrance gates, and I actually want to turn it to day so that we can see better. Yep, so these are the entrance gates you can see. No, sorry, those were the exits that were shut, but these are the entrances. They say entrance on the stairs. They say Phillies down there. Exit only over there, because they're the exit stairs. These are the little check-in booths and the ticket booths right here. So my other device will be right here to flip the lever to let us in. But on free admission days, I'd flip the lever to keep it propped open all the time. On regular admission days, you just hit the button. And since I'm managing the Phillies, I'm going to have a couple free admission days. Alright, now to shut the entrance gates, I'd literally flip that lever. It would shut all 8 openings to stop people from coming in. Now this is the top level of my store. There's nothing up on the top level except for an entrance, because it's all down here on the first level, which is in line with the field. See? I gotta adjust that again. Okay. So that is it's like a freight elevator. So that's how I load some of my stuff up in here. But here's the good stuff of the shop. I have all the Phillies uniforms, home, away, alternate, all of those uniforms, all put out here. And then I have like just snowballs that I put in item frames with just random writing above them saying that it's like grand slam balls, home run balls, foul balls, all that stuff. And that's all that's in the shop really. And this lever will close it off. So if somebody tries to go down the stairs from the second floor, they'd be stuck in there. The lights are up on the second floor to turn them off. But there's a lever over here that will block all the doors. And you'll see it in action. See? Now these are those restaurants I was telling you about that go all along the stadium from the first base concourse to the third base concourse. And these are actually seats by the bullpens to help to allow you to watch the pitchers as they're warming up, the relief pitchers as they warm up. Okay, so I'm going to go now show you the restaurants, and I'm going to actually go in the other end, so we'll end by the golf cart, which will then take us to our next thing in the stadium. So the first restaurant I have here sells milkshakes. I have a place that sells beer for the adults. I have hot dogs, hamburgers, fries, and sodas. And that's another one, because some of these are super long that I've just added 2 doors. I have kebabs. I have another kebab door. Let's see, pies. And all these are, if you see that they're just random foods, it's because it's from an add-on pack. Cookies, these are in the regular version of Minecraft with an add-on pack. Hot coffee, ice cream. Let's see, what's next? Chicken subs. Yep, another chicken sub one. Hot dogs, fries, and sodas again. Beer. And that beer goes all the way down. Okay, this will put us out right by the golf cart, except for the fact that there's one more thing in here that I want to show you. The cool thing with the beer and the cookies is that we have shopping carts that act as little mobile carts to sell the beer or the cookies. And if you remember, these are the shopping carts that were used in the mall video. I might have to move that shulker box if I can't get through. Okay, I can. Yeah, so this is one of those. This is one of the carts with beer. The cookies, actually, I used red shopping carts because I applied the red and blue texture packs. But same thing, the cookies have the little lever that will allow you to get in to to sell it. So I'm just gonna break it so I can get the lever and get that down. Now I'm gonna really quickly replace that block, and then we will be all good. See, there's the red cart over there. I'm going to go out here. Don't want to hit the shulker box. There we go. I just was trying to hit that lever to close that gap again. And now I'm going to take the beer cart all the way back to where it belongs. And then I'm going to go off in the golf cart and show you the next few parts of the stadium. I have a feeling that this is going to be one of the longer videos, and I apologize for that in advance. Although I said that about the last video, and it turned out to not be too terribly long. Okay, so there's a handicap entrance. They're like lifts. The minecart tracks act as lifts. So that's the one you'd use to enter the stadium. Oop, did not mean to break that. And the other one would be used to exit the stadium, of course. So I'm just going to send that one all the way down. And see, that one points you towards the exit lift. And I can close that gate just like I can the entrance and exit gates. Alright, now I'm going to drive and show you. See, these are all the standard seats of the stadium. The first level, it's all natural. And then, like, it's all the same. They all look the same. And then once you get... don't want to be driving on the concrete and, like, the back of the seats. So those are the bullpen seats that I told you about earlier. And above that is actually the press box with my scoreboard that I'll get into more in depth in a sec. But one of the things I want to do now is I want to give you an overhead view of the field and show you all its cool lights. And as I'm doing this, I'm getting my other avatar in position for the scoreboard. And I will also get it in position to show you the lights on the field. So you can see that they have lights on the field. And actually, that is a feature that I will flip myself because it's on the other side of the stadium and I'm closer to it. Okay. So now my avatar is in the press box. Now, turn it to midnight. I will go. Oh, it's on a daylight sensor, so perfect. They will turn on. The lever is to put them on a daylight sensor. The lever pushes the sticky piston up, puts the daylight sensor in front of it, and it's set to night so that the lights will come on at night. Boom. Now you got a lit field. Okay, now I'm going to actually stand on the pitcher's mound and act as if I'm a pitcher. I'll get some snowballs, and I'll throw them to act as if I just got a strike. Even though that would technically be a ball, so I will make it a ball. So ball 1. The ball 1 light would come on in the press box. So then I throw another pitch. Ball 2, 3, and 4. So that's a walk. So instead of turning them all, I'll turn them all on, what the heck. So it's not easy to see from here, but you have all 4 of those lights on. Oh, and I forgot to turn on the top light, so that turns on the top arrow for each inning. And I changed the weight concrete and the scoreboard using this ladder, which I'll go through the iron door. I'll go down this ladder, and I'll change the score or the inning by doing that. And I call balls, I call strikes, I call outs, I call everything from up in that press box. See, I'm turning on all those lights so you can see. And actually, if you look above the press box here, this is where I show how many runners I have on the bases. So let's say I have a runner on second, third, and actually I'll make it bases loaded. So first base runner. And this is actually how I shoot fireworks. This lever right here. Shooting it too fast. There we go. So far they've all been yellow. I thought I had more than just yellow in there. Looks like I do not. It doesn't matter. Okay. So that's the scoreboard, that's the field. These are the second row, like this is the second level of seats. And I have the suite boxes right here, which I'll get into in a sec. And this is the top level of the stadium with all the seats up here. And this is my failed attempt at making the Liberty Bell like the Phillies have. All that gray stuff is my failed attempt at that. It did not work because the Phillies have a Liberty Bell in their stadium that they ring when they get a home run. But my replica of that did not turn out right. Alright, so I'll show you what the suites look like using box number 205. Okay, so they each have, all the boxes are different sizes, but they'll have different length tables. But then they have nice little couches here, and then shulker boxes filled with food that will be restocked every day. Like every day there's a game, and this box is used. All the food is supplied by the vendors of the concourse restaurants downstairs. So there's grape soda, there's hamburgers, there's lemon soda, cookies, orange soda, hot dogs, fries, kebabs, and chicken subs. And each suite has that standard box. Even the announcer's box has it, just in case they get hungry. Okie dokie. Now I'm going to show you more of now I'm going to show you more underground. So this is the away dugout. Batting first, batting second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, and ninth. All the way down, I got the benches with signs to tell the people where to sit. Got an ambulance just in case somebody gets hurt. I didn't take it out onto the field because it's so big, but that's part of an add-on pack. Same thing with this. I use it just to get places if I need to. Like just to drive around the stadium if I need to go like the other side of the stadium. So I'll do that, get there real quick. This is actually the Miami Marlins locker room because that's who I'm pretending I'm going to be playing against as the away team. And actually, there's their touring bus. It would have been the Oakland Athletics, but then the video got delayed a couple weeks, so the Phillies were not playing the Athletics because I was going by the real schedule, and then that quickly went out the window with COVID, and they've changed it to division. And this is actually where all the away teams park for the Flyers and the 76ers stadium too. So that's my field attempt at a baseball and then a basketball and a hockey stick. They're not great. But anyway, they'd come in these doors, and I'm actually going to have this device pose as the Phillies, and I'm going to have my other device pose, I'm going to have this poses the Phillies, and my other device poses the Marlins, and not just the announcers. So I'm going to put on a Marlins uniform for this one, for this other device. There we go. Now I'm going to go to the Phillies locker room and put on a Phillies uniform. Now the Phillies locker room, because it stays the same, I have the names actually posted, and there's a police car just in case we end up, if anyone needs police help. So these are the Phillies uniforms. I have their names of the players since they're used every home game, and players don't really change unless somebody gets injured. So I actually put the names down, and I have them in order of their positions. So the pitcher, who's Aaron Nola, he's one of their starters, is number 1. Catcher JT Realmuto, number 2. Rhys Hoskins 3, Gene Segura 4, Scott Curry 5, Gregorius 6, McCutcheon 7, Jay Bruce 8, Bryce Harper 9, and then first and third base coaches. Because pitchers 1, catchers 2, first base is 3, second base is 4, third base is 5. So we skip shortstop, which is between second and third, and then we go back to it after third for 7, 8, for 6, 7, 8, and 9, going through the outfield, and then first base and third base coaches. I didn't put a uniform on. I will take Bryce Harper's. So I did the Phillies powder blue uniform, actually. This is a replica of their powder blue uniforms. Can't get the hat. There we go. There we go. I have a Phillies uniform on, and then my other device has the Marlins uniform on. And I'm going to actually teleport from my other device. See, there's what the Marlins uniform looks like for away games. And then here's what the powder blue uniform looks like on a body. Okay, so that is pretty much all I needed to show you, because it's not easy to play an actual game. But that is my Phillies stadium, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was worth the wait. Now I'm going to show you the exit gates, and then I'm going to go to my 76ers. So the exit gates, there's no official checkout way. You just go down the stairs, but once you go down, you can't get back in. Because by that point, unless you left at like the 5th inning, because at that point the entrance stairs would still be open. But now I'm just going to give you a quick glance at what you're going to see in next week's video. So I'll actually have a sign on this to say Wells Fargo Center, and it's covered. The 76ers and Flyer Stadium is covered, and right now it's set in basketball mode for the 76ers, but I'll show you a cool feature that will allow me to easily change that into a Flyer Stadium. I'm going to have this completely finished by next week, hopefully, and I hope you all get excited for that, because after that I have a few more stadiums I want to show you. Alright, well, thanks. See you next week, I hope. Bye.